car was towed in, repaired to start, or as a no start basically. Tow truck driver seems to think it's fuel related. Went outside, tapped on the bottom of the gas tank while somebody else was cranking the engine. Sure enough, it started. So that in itself is already a good indication that the pump is on its way out. 154,000 kilometers. That could very well be the average miles that the pumps fail at, but I think we've seen them fail sooner as well. So here's the pump. I can hear it buzzing. Vehicle is running. Just gonna do a component test. Current ramp, fuel pump, current ramp. I'll insert the video at the end of this video in case it doesn't show up in the video. So you've got 4 wires. There's the 2 big ones, the blue and red is the power for the pump, the big brown one is the big ground, and then you've got the fuel sender, the level sensor, and I think that's the sender ground right there. I always mainly just deal with the 2 big ones and the purple one. Don't really ever run into any issues with that 4th wire. So when clamped upside down, or the current pattern is upside down, so I just reverse the clamp, and here you can see pattern is all over the place. I'm just going to extend the time base here a bit so we can see it for a little bit better. And my trigger's set here, and it's triggering off a whole bunch of high spots here, so that's not helping either. Let me just move the trigger right down, extend the time base some more. Come on. Time base. It's too much. 100 milliseconds. Well, you can see it spikes all the way up. That's probably about 7 amps. There's 5 here, and it's dropping right out to 0. So depending on where the pump stops when it rotates, or when it stops rotating, it'll hit that dead spot and it just won't start. And once it's spinning, the momentum keeps it spinning through the dead spot, and that's why the vehicle is still running right now. So anyways, needs a pump, and as you can see from the video length, it's not that difficult to diagnose. Had it not started tapping on the tank, it could still be the pump, obviously, completely dead, in which case I would still confirm power and ground here, making sure that when you cycle the key or crank that there is power on this blue wire. If not, then you're looking at the front, you're looking at the fuse for the pump, you're looking at the fuel pump relay, so it all depends on what happens. Forgot to mention that the check engine light is on, so I'm just scanning it real quickly. Most likely it's a crankshaft position sensor fault code, maybe a lean code if there was bucking during driving, but most likely just a crank code. Engine speed sensor, implausible signal, and actually an O2 sensor fault code as well, bank 1 sensor 1, internal resistance, maybe a heater circuit issue, so we can check that later as well once we get the approval for the fuel pump. We can deal with one symptom at a time. Play again. I see a nice pattern now. Move my trigger up. Nice and stationary.